Have you ever felt like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time? For Violet Jessop, it felt like she was in the wrong place at the wrong time 3 times over. Her story is one of the most incredible tales of survival you'll ever hear. She wasn't just a survivor. She was a nurse and a stewardess who witnessed history's most famous maritime disasters, and she was on board for all of them. It all started in 1911. Violet was working as a stewardess on the RMS Olympic, the largest civilian liner of its time. It was a symbol of luxury and power. But on September 20th, disaster struck. Panic could have easily taken over, but the ship, though badly damaged, managed to limp back to port. No one was seriously injured, and Violet walked away, probably thinking she'd seen the worst a career at sea had to offer. She had no idea it was just the beginning. Despite the terrifying experience, Violet wasn't deterred. She loved her job. On the freezing night of April 14, 1912, the unsinkable Titanic struck an iceberg. She helped non-English speaking passengers understand the instructions and get to the lifeboats. She was ordered into Lifeboat 16, and as it was being lowered, an officer handed her a baby to care for. She clutched the child close, watching in horror as the magnificent ship disappeared beneath the waves. After 8 hours in the freezing dark, she and the other survivors were rescued by the Carpathia. On board the rescue ship, a woman, presumably the baby's mother, grabbed the child from her arms and ran off without a word. Violet had survived the unthinkable. You would think after surviving 2 major shipwrecks, anyone would choose a land-based career. A quiet life, perhaps in a library or a flower shop. But not Violet Jessop. When World War I broke out, she felt a call to serve again, this time as a nurse with the British Red Cross. Her new post, a hospital ship, the HMHS Britannic. This ship was the younger, larger sister of both the Olympic and the Titanic. It had been converted to serve the war effort, painted white with large red crosses. But fate, it seems, has a strange sense of humor. On the morning of November 21st, 1916, while sailing in the Aegean Sea, a massive explosion shook the Britannic. It had struck a sea mine. The ship began to sink with terrifying speed, going down in just 55 minutes, 3 times faster than the Titanic. Violet was in a lifeboat, but it was being pulled toward the ship's still spinning propellers. She had to jump, and in the process, she hit her head on the keel of the boat. She later said that her thick auburn hair saved her from a fatal injury. She was pulled from the water, dazed but alive, having survived yet another sinking of an indestructible ship. 3 sister ships, 3 disasters, and 1 woman who survived them all. They called her Miss Unsinkable. Was she unbelievably lucky or unbelievably unlucky? Her story is a powerful reminder of human resilience in the face of overwhelming disaster. She continued to work at sea for many more years, finally retiring after a 42-year career. But Violet Jessop didn't just witness history, she lived through its most dramatic chapters at sea and kept coming back for more. Her life proves that sometimes the most incredible stories are the true ones. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story as amazing as I did, hit that like button and subscribe for more.